Hello, this is Goku 4071, and I'm back this time to do a top 10 list. I was thinking about this, and because it's nearly December, the next year is just right around the corner, I'm going to list my top 10 most anticipated movies. Now, this is my personal list. Now, I know that there is still The Hobbit coming out next month. Can't wait for it. Hobbit Part 1, Unexpected Journey. That's going to be fantastic, hopefully. But I just wanted to get this list out of the way and kind of describe each movie and why I'm looking forward to it. And I'd love to know your list. Now, I will state this. This is my own personal list. You're going to see a lot of movies here that you don't want to go see. But, I mean, and there were more movies. I could have done a 15, but I chose to do top 10. And I had to eliminate some movies I actually want to see. Because I want this list to be, but I'm a minute into the video, so let's get to the very first movie. The very first is Oz, Great and Powerful. It's, weirdly enough, this is going to be in release order, but this is the movie that would have went out next if there was something else. It looks very interesting. I like the story of Oz, so I can't wait to see what they do. The next one is Oblivion. I tried my damnedest not to eliminate this one because of who's writing this. This guy who did Toy Story, and he is going to be writing Star Wars. So that's mainly the reason why that is there. I can't wait to see this. I've read what it's about, and it does interest me. I can't really tell you anything right now because I don't remember exactly the gory details, but let's just say I'm interested in knowing more about this movie. I can't wait to see what Oblivion's about. It looks interesting. It looks like it's going to be a fun movie. And yeah, it's just one of many movies coming out next year that I'm really anticipating. I mean, and it's hopefully got a good screenwriter because he is doing Star Wars. The next one is Iron Man 3. Yeah, it's an Iron Man movie. It's ironically, the first comic book movie, but not the last one, certainly. And it looks very interesting. It really does. And I can't wait to see what they do with this. It looks like they're stripping down Tony, and that's very interesting, and it's great. And the next one is Star Trek Into the Darkness. Okay, it's Star Trek. I've always enjoyed watching Star Trek films. They've not always been the greatest, but the new one was basically an intro film to get you into it. And now if they can go wild and do something interesting, that would be great. We don't know much about this, and I don't even know if they've confirmed the villain yet. So I can't wait to see what that's about and see a trailer and get really fun things. The next one is Fast and the Furious 6. Always like these movies. They're dumb, fun action movies, not very serious movies. They're there just to entertain, and they do their job really well. And the last one was great. I mean, it was just really good for what it is. It was a really good, dumb, fun action movie. Man of Steel. It's a Superman movie. I'm excited. I'm a comic book guy. I can't wait to see what they do. 300, Rise of an Empire. Yeah, I love 300, and I can't wait to see how they sequel it, what they're going to do with it, how it's going to all turn out, the story they're going to tell. I mean, it's really cool, and it's from a really good writer, so I cannot wait to see. And he's got 2 movies coming out this year. Who wrote 300? I believe it's Frank Miller. And if it is Sin City, that got eliminated from the list. I'm not as anticipating it. But I do love these type movies. I really love fantasy mixed with real-life stories kind of thing. And this is very much fictional. It's not based on that story so much. But there is a story it is based on that actually happened. So that's quite interesting. Thor: The Dark World. Dark Elves Thor. Sign me up. The next one is Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Yeah, I loved Hunger Games 1. I haven't read the books, not a big reader, but I can't wait to see this. I've heard this is supposed to be the best one of the 3, so that's cool. unfortunately, that means the third one not going to live with this one, but hey, it happens. The final one is going to be very surprising to all of you who saw the beginning of this video. The Hobbit, of Smaug. I can't pronounce that word. Sorry, I butchered a word. Okay, yeah, it's not surprising. I want to see all 3 Hobbit films. My most anticipated film. My least was number 1. My most is number 2. Yes, booyah. It's back. Lord of the Rings. Okay, it's The Hobbit. But it's still in that same world. Can't wait. Gonna see it next month. And then part 2 and part 3. I'm not pissed they're splitting it up with a top 10 list of most anticipated films. Sorry that I kind of brushed past some descriptions. This was just me giving my initial thoughts on why I'm looking forward to these movies. Please give me your list below or make a video response. Now, I order you. Okay? This is Goku for the Sim 1. See you next time. YouTube.